MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Catch made out there by Wong, and that's your first out. So striding in, Eddie Rosario. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2. Oh, he enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. In the air now out to left field. Sierra is there. And that ends the inning. Here's Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder Will Myers.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Colton Wong will stand in.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Third baseman, Chad Scherko.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there, base hit. Coming to the plate now, Matt Carpenter. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hard on the ground towards short. Mercer with a great slide to second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out.
Number 52.
So striding forward now, Park. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Nick Markakis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. He takes a called strike 3. A debatable call. Into the box. Yadier Molina. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Fowler.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Rosario coming on. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Jordy Mercer.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Wong is there. One pitch, one out. Elias Diaz the next to hit. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and there were two down. Stepping in, Julio Teheran. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he offers at the circle change and misses 0-1. Now the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Sierra. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 34.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The pitcher, Carlos Martinez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Park has room in foul territory. One out. Digging in for his second at bat, Will Myers.
Center fielder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Grounded to third. Sano right there in time to first, and there are two away. Striding in once again, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hops this one up. Sano is there, and that ends the inning. Here's Starling Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For Pittsburgh, center fielder
First
number
offering
6,
on its way.
Starling Marte.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And the Pirates are in the hit column. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sano.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And now this is bobbled in left. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Brian Dozier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, I can't figure it out.
And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
52.
Digging in to try it again. Park 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed. His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Line drive to center field. Myers with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Jed Jerko. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Third baseman, number 3.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Late that time for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Here's Matt Carpenter.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Rosario coming on, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yadier Molina.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Jordy Mercer.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 2-0 now. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in now, Elias Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sierra is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Striding in, Julio Teheran comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Mercer rounds the corner and is headed home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. Wong onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Here's Miguel Sano. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready for another shot now, Brian Dozier. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that's low, ball 4. In now, Park. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Number 52.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Myers is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage. Digging in the switch hitter, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. This is in the air to left field. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Sierra. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Fowler rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Martinez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Domingo Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 94, Domingo Santana.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been much worse. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Mercer dives. What a stop. Got him. Matt Bowman will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Myers is under it. 1 down. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hard liner to center field. Myers is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Up next for
Elias Diaz, the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Digging in and looking for more, Julio Teheran. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Liner toward right center. Oh, and he botches it. Diaz is on his way home. And the run will score all but 5-2. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Ready once again, Miguel Sano. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Digging in once again.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
To right field. Markakis has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Fowler.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now, Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Teheran sets. Here he comes 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Marte racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple. So stepping in, Sierra, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that misses for ball one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four. Into the box now, Matt Bowman. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the sixth. Tommy Pham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Tommy Pham.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Will Myers would be next. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Juan Nicasio answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Butch. Sam Tuivailala is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
64.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Standing in, Park,
Pittsburgh.
0 for 2 with a sacrifice. Josh Bell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And Fowler will put this one away to retire the side.
It's time for the
Colton Wong will stand in. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Number 16, Colton.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay, and he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple.
Third baseman.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a...
And the throw to first will take care of him, but it comes at a cost as the tying run is in to score.
First baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sano is there for it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Fastball in there for a called strike. 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Elias Diaz. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. This is grounded foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Down the third base, and this will kick off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as it'll wind up with an infield single. Matt Duffy.
Pinch hitting for Pittsburgh, number 48, Matt Duffy.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. There's one. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Glenn Perkins is on to pitch out
number
of the bullpen
15,
in the box.
Glenn
Dexter Fowler. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Comes set with the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
On the ground to third. Sano is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Sierra. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Here it comes. Swing hard liner to left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. Striding in, Sam Tuivailala. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Chris Carter will look for some 2-out magic here. He'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Daniel Hudson enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 41, Daniel Hudson.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Sean Gilmartin will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit toward the hole. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming, and they got him. Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Ball 3.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's the first pitch.
Miguel
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Rounded down the third baseline. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And he's safe.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Ready now, Nick Markakis.
Right fielder, Nick
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's set, and the pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Swinging a looper to left. Sierra is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's Will Myers. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom. Felipe Rivero is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Baseman, number 16.
Colton Wong will stand in. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Peter O'Brien will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. And now this is bobbled out in center. Now to the plate, Jed Jerko. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Matt Carpenter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now an 8-7 ball game. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on. You got an 0-2 count. You waste one. Now you make it work.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Pirates, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 7 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours